Hi guys, welcome back for part 2 of my Let's Fly and introduce the Captain Sim Boeing 717. So we're currently at an altitude of 7,000 feet, which is the required height for the next waypoint that we are flying to, which is known as Hippox, and then we're going to be on to the proper formal stages of the approach. So yeah, we've got 30 odd miles to run, and we're going to be descending on a fairly shallow path as we come in on the ILS. Now, to set the ILS up in this particular airframe, we do, again, this is one we do through the FMC. So we'll go navigation radio. And look at that, in typical Airbus fashion, he's actually set it already for us, which is kind of cool. I was thinking we might have to manually set that, but it's done it for us in typical kind of Airbus style, presumably because it uses the Airbus avionics for some of its systems. Yeah, some of you may be a bit picky and are like, oh, we're using Airbus, but in my own opinion, you know, if it works and it adds to the aeroplane, then I think, you know, fine, go and use it. So yeah, so our next height, we need to be at least 6,000. So I'm going to change you, that's better, that's what we want. Now we do profile, let's get a bit of speed braking to help with this descent. Okay, maybe not. Let's do vertical speed then.
Altitude.
My recommendation, when you're climbing and descending, do vertical speed, or click on this one to automatically do it, not the top one, the bottom one.
Stall.
Oi, Dazzy, watch what you're doing.
Stall.
Let's chuck our first round of flaps in, shall we? We need to be 6,000 at Wagyu and then 5,000 at Neagle. So we'll go 5,000. Let's pull that down and see what the aeroplane does. Does it bring us downwards? Yes, it does. That's okay. Mapping one more click. But it's taking us down at a shocking rate. Okay. Airplane's trying to kill us. Alright, fair enough. Now then. What we want to do is we want to go here our MDB, we want to change that to approach. There we go. So you'll see our position, it still overlays the map, which is kind of nice. We'll keep it at 200. Let's see what the speed programming does for us. If I say set that to maybe 190. And we go like that. There comes the dot, so we need to enable approach mode now. And approach is over there as approach land. There we go, the airplane is coming down nicely. And all the more while that's reducing the throttle down for us, which is kind of cool. We've now got a range display down there as well, 15.5 miles. So it has its quirks. You need to learn a little bit around as to how and what each button does, but if you've flown an airliner before, a lot of the steps that I'm going through here are indeed pretty much straightforward. That's keeping me at 190. I think 190 maybe at this stage a little fast. You see the dot there, which is our FMS speed, so we'll key that in. Now if we look at performance and do approaches, it's got the VREF at 162 there. We'll just kind of put a decision height in. QNH temperatures, so we can get that from here. Weather 0, 0, 0, 0, 30.12. 0.12. Temperature wise 14. I put that thing in the wrong spot, didn't I? 30.12. The airplane's still got us. We're carrying on downwards, which is really cool. What it's done now, it's put the speed at the approach speed. Okay, so we'll dial in
landing gear.
a bit more flap, and it's asking for gear, so we'll drop the gear now at 10 miles.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And that should shut up. There we go. Good. Let's go 0, 0, 0, given the fact we've got calm winds. There we go. And that's all set. Now it's showing our approach speed as 147. Now we're at this flap setting, which is flap 18. So we'll keep that in at flap 18. What are our next few settings? 25 and 40. Okay, when we get a bit closer, we'll do flaps 25. I've not set my camera view up to look at closely at the displays, have I? Okay, let's do that. Base plane, PFD and ND. Ah, there is a setting for that. Okay, that's fine. We just need to move the camera out a smidge. There we go. And a bit of tilt upwards will do us nicely. That's it. We'll save you and I'll bind that to number 2. Ah, FCP. Ah, yes, no, that's up there. I normally have that as all 4, don't I? So we'll delete that and go all 4, save that. Perfect. That's more like it. Cool. Enable us to see a bit closer in. Totally shrouded by clouds, so we'll keep on at this for a minute. We are now at 6 miles. So what we'll do is we'll drop another round of flaps. And we should find the FMC speed will go down. Yes. VREF of 143. And approach speed of 148. It's going to stick with the 148. So I'm not too displeased with that. That's fine. Do we have auto brake on this thing? That's a good question, isn't it? I believe in some airplanes it's down there, which not. Okay. So it's not in this section either. So it doesn't look like we've got auto brakes, so it'll be manual braking. So we'll throw the reverser in and we'll do a bit of manual braking because I can't see a auto brake section on there at all. Right, okay, so we go back to hand flying. We're about coming up on 1,000 feet now. We've got visual with the airport. I have control and it going over to Autopilot, over to manual control. It has indeed given me back the throttle as well. So I press the Autopilot disengage button. Getting ourselves a little slow. Got some power in. More power.
400.
There we go. Speed's coming in. Profile's looking better now.
400.
Not the greatest of approaches, I must admit. I like how this kind of reacts like it's got fly-by-wire almost, but it seems to trim out very easily.
Approaching minimums, 200.
It feels like it's got fly-by-wire, but you can also
50,
trim it as well.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5,
Yeah, drop that nose there. That's got to be kind of like the logic there, isn't it? And we're down. Look at that. The reverse
Oh, nice
kicking.
landing.
Reversers are out. Nothing's showing that they are, but we can hear them. Passing 80 knots. Nice big long runway. I'm only at the pitch trim, that's why we'll reset that. Passing through 50 knots, so we'll stow the reverser. I can't but help but think we could do the reverse indication there. But other than that, no, very good. A bit more brake so we can make this turn. And we'll make the turn now. And we'll bring her in on into the airport. So high intensity can come off now. And once again we'll get that APU going. Sliding straight down, APU is coming up. So other than that, yeah, taxiing back to stand, and the shutdown is as you would expect. APU on the blade using this up here, and then using the Boeing style switches to disengage the engine. So there we are. I won't bore you with the taxiing, but that's our two-part video of this look to show you exactly the features of this, the Captain Sim Boeing 717, which for me, based on their recent products, this is one of their better airplanes, and I think is very much underrated. There we go. Hope to catch you in the next video. If you've liked the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit like, so you'll see and get an idea when the next video goes live. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.